Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bannies Mill, our somewhat new, I guess this is what, the third episode, somewhat new playthrough here, where our mission is to get to 1,000 population. So this one's going to be here for the long haul. You know, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, this is a great one to pop the subscription so you can check the new episodes as they come out and see our progress towards this goal. Just a little status update here. We're in the summer of the 5th year. We have 57 tools, and these are iron tools, so that's good. 27 clothes, 5,700 food, and we just got our seed and stock trader constructed, which is going to be helpful for getting more seeds. So we'll go ahead and put someone in here. We need to determine what we have enough extra. So we can trade away some fodder thatch and maybe some lumber, potentially logs, because we're going to have a lot of trees that we can replace things with. I don't think I want to get rid of the stone because that's harder to replace at this juncture. We could trade away some of our tools because they're valuable, but that seems a little bit like throwing good money after bad. So we probably won't do that right now. All the cloth stuff we want to keep, all the food we want to keep. And we don't have enough of an abundance of clothing to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and we'll do 200 fodder thatch in here. And let's say 150 logs in here, just to get a little bit of something. And if we happen to get new seeds that come in, I mean, ideally we want to get like if they bring us sheep, then we'll stop the presses and trade whatever we can to get sheep or flax seeds, either of those. If I can stabilize clothing production, that would be amazing. So one of the things about not having mountains on a map means that we're going to have to use the flat mines, which isn't inherently bad. We just might want to decide where we want to put the mines. This is such a good map for what we're doing. It's huge, which I know I picked a large map for that reason, but oh yeah, here it is. I was going to say, didn't I put a marketplace in? We at least got it situated. So we are in now autumn of 5. Let's take a little stock here of our housing. So there's an 8-year-old. Did we get the school up? We did. Okay, great. 18 and 12. They can head out. There's an 8-year-old there. One of these guys should move out with one of the other ladies, probably. And then we have these two families. So soon, probably in the spring, we can go ahead with that. Alright, let's gather up this stone and let's start getting some spot clearing on these trees. And let's go ahead and grab this iron ore. We want to be collecting the dead wood so that we can support our firewood production there. And then, oh, there's a bunch more iron ore down here as well. Let's go ahead and grab that. Now, I cleared this for some reason. Maybe it was just for the visual. But I think we want to do maybe pastures over here. We want to be ready for when animals come into seed and stock trader, that we have a place for them to go. Oh, that was weird. It like had a little hiccup there. Alright, we'll go ahead and gather this close food. I know we're doing well on food, but a lot of why we're doing well is because I collect food like this periodically. So we'll do that. Grab that cotton. Winter is a really good time to find these. I guess I either marked that already or oh, that's food. Okay. What the heck? Get these. I don't want to go super far away. I don't know if you know this, but people can freeze to death in Banished. So you don't want to have them wander too far from home or they might not make it back. And if you can't tell by the speed of the people walking, we are playing on 5x, if anybody is concerned about that. Go ahead and grab those couple trees. So we built this barn, I think last episode, and it's already 60% full, which is good. It means we're being good and productive with the people that we have. Fuel limit at 200. Let's go ahead and bump that to 500. And construction limit, we'll go ahead and bump that to 10,000. We won't get to that anytime soon. We'll go ahead and mark that iron ore. Plenty to gather. Now, if you're wondering about this seed and stock person, like why did I put somebody there? If they don't have something that they need to be doing for their job, they will default to doing laborer work. So we should be good to go. We're going to go ahead and bump the tool limit to 150. We have 50 iron, so I'm actually going to convert a bit more of our iron ore. Because we have, 20 right now, but they should be getting this down here. Alright. So once they bring in all this iron ore, then we'll probably want to start getting the copper. We can make copper tools also. Or we can trade the copper bars away. That's something I've done in the past. At some point, we'll gather up the gold and silver that's around the map. Oh, here we go. First trader. Pecans. I don't think that we're flush with cash enough to do this. If it would have been flax or cotton, I would stop the presses to get this, but food is okay right now. We will be richer later in the playthrough, and that will be easy to do. Late winter, okay. So one of the temptations with a playthrough like this is to just incessantly plan. And I don't want to belabor you guys with just constantly planning. But one of the key problems that we're going to face in this playthrough, and I'm telling you now, so that when it happens later, you're not like, wow, how did he not see that coming? One of the key problems that we're going to have is managing farmland. Because you can stack houses, but you can't stack farms. And you run into a certain, amount of space that can possibly produce food. Like, this is getting 916, and we're using 2 workers to get it. This is bringing in 940 last year. That's really good return on the investment. Oh, okay, it's spring. We'll go ahead and build one of these houses. We're sitting on 96 lumber, so we can do a handful of those houses, but not all of them. But what I'm getting at with the planning is, at some point, I'm going to have to make a commitment that says, here's where we're going to have housing, and here's where we're going to have everything else. Like, oh, I don't know why my computer's giving that little bit of a hiccup. But, you know, if we make this the central downtown, hey, that's fun. That's great. But, like, does that mean this is all farmland, and then maybe we do another central downtown up here? You know, I think this playthrough is going to have to be several satellite communities rather than just one massive downtown. Okay, we should have enough. We have 16 cotton and 25 flax here, and we have 6 cotton and 18 flax here, but there's cloth there. So let's switch this over to leather and cloth. That'll get us a few more. We can, I think the town hall is get a glass, yeah. We're making everything else here, but 92 iron is a lot of iron. I mean, 48 iron is, I guess we could do this if we get glass making up, but we probably want to wait until our population is more than like 30. Maybe this is like a population of 50 kind of building. But to the point of where do we want to put it? You know, if this is going to be our central downtown area, do we want to put it at the top of the town? Do we want to put it, you know, maybe over here somewhere, like on this bend in the river? Something like that. Or maybe we put in the lighthouse, which is something I had talked about. Like a lighthouse on the river bend. I mean, because we don't really have coastline. But that would be kind of a fun, unique thing to make this playthrough special. Oh, look at, that's actually kind of legit. What is that? 32? What? I don't even know what that is. Is that gold? So I see 58 lumber. Oh, that makes it a little easier to see. 58 lumber, 98 stone, 14 iron, 16 copper bars, 24 glass. Maybe that's bricks? Kind of looks like kind of looks like gold ore, which wouldn't make sense. I don't know, maybe we have some of that in storage. Do we see that icon anywhere? Firewood. Oh, yeah, because it's a lighthouse. Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay, 36 and 22. That house is how many people, leave a comment if this house is triggering you, this house with the road between. I mean, we could just move the road. It seems like the sensible thing to do. We'll move that road out, and we'll move this road over here. There you go. Now we can put a second floor on that house, actually. Second floor. Go brown to match. And I'm going to go ahead and have them build that. We have a 10 and 17 here, 13 here. $12 or $40, you know. Anyways, you get the idea. Somebody's eligible to move out, so we'll go ahead and get that house built. We're cranking out the firewood. We're at 400 firewood, which is really good. Go ahead and do a bit more spot clearing on the trees. And I guess we used up that cotton, so let's start making more linen. 37 clothes is fine for where we're at. We only have 26 people in the settlement, so that's real dandy. Oh, you know what it is that's making that to do that little hiccup? I think it's the auto save because it's a big map. I think that's the issue. All right, let's grab a little bit of random food over here, and then grab some deadwood. Okay. We have 6 laborers, which is fine, I suppose. I know I talked about this last time, but we don't want to. One of the big concerns playing this style is too big too fast. Just get excited and you start putting down rows of houses like this guy. But you have to be careful doing that. I think just for kicks, one thing I might do is a double road here before we get too far along. And eventually some of these roads will turn into stone roads. Actually, this might be a good time to well, I don't want a stone road yet, but I might go ahead and double road this. And then double road interesting. Double road that. And both of those will eventually become stone. I mean, this is like main thoroughfare here. Now, some of you, I'm sure, are cringing because I have this many houses getting close to this forest node. This forest, pod. This is going to move eventually. It's there right now because of proximity to our main downtown, so that we're getting lots of food here, food, leather, all that stuff. I mean, look at that. We have 2,000 fish alone. That's crazy. I don't normally do things like the dry shack or the smokehouse this early in the game, but it's looking like we might want to get glass going soon. But preserving food is a good way to magnify your, I don't want to say income potential. What's the word that I want? Population potential? Definitely a good way to do that. How much linen did that make? 16. That's not terrible. Alright. Well, they already have a baby. Good job. Good job with the natural increase. Yeah, we'll go ahead and open another one for the winter, and we'll do another one in the spring. Just keep on keeping on with this steady growth. Yeah, let's go ahead and build the market. I guess we won't do one in spring because they're going to come down and build this. We're going to skip building that. Because I plopped this down first, it automatically moves up the priority list. In case anybody was wondering how that works. Let's go ahead and clear that iron ore, that stone, that stone. why Banished tickles my fancy quite like it does. Anybody can put it into words for me, that would be great. Oh man, if it's that long to save now, and we're barely even built, that's gonna really be a drag when we get huge. But if anybody can help me articulate what it is about Banished that is just so darn addictively fun, I'd love to see a comment about that. But I'm gonna keep this one a little bit short. Oh, they did build that house, and we got a couple in there. I'm gonna keep this one a little bit short. Try to get these next few in, so you guys get a better sense of quick progress. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching.